No. Doesn't do a damn bit of good. I still remember too much.
Fletcher, I know you're in there. Come on, let me in. Look, you're gonna have to jump out the window if you want to avoid me. We have to talk.
Okay, Ramsey. Talk if you have to. It's not gonna make a damn bit of difference. I'm blowing town tonight.
Yeah. Okay, come on. We're gonna play blackjack. This is your hand here.
Hi, Tony. Is Annabelle home?
No, she's not, Beth.
Will she be back soon?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Okay. Now's not a good time.
No, it's not.
Okay, I'll come back tomorrow.
Okay. It's not an emergency, is it?
No, I just needed to talk.
What, about school, or?
No, it's Lou Jack. Annabelle's been such a good listener lately. I thought I'd come by.
Come on, I'm a bartender. Listening's part of my job.
Are you sure it's okay?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm doing a lousy job of solving my own problems. It'd probably do me some good to solve yours.
Today, the part of Alexandra Spaulding von Halkine is being played by Lydia Bruce.
Hello.
Hi, Jane. How are you? Can we see the Baroness, please?
Is she expecting you?
No.
It is a little late. You're right, it is late. You know what? We'll come back in the morning.
No, we need to see her right away, please.
Well, the Baroness is at the phone present. Do you mind waiting a minute?
Not at all.
I hope it's not too inconvenient, Brandon, but I really must talk to you tonight.
Look, I'm sorry, Ma, but I'm real wiped out right now, so...
I won't take long.
I know that, but I got a lot of things to do before I go to sleep tonight, and I got to clean up, so if you don't mind...
It's important, darling. Please?
Okay. I'll stop over for a couple of minutes.
Thank you, dear. Oh, and Brandon, I don't want to spoil your plans for the rest of the evening, so you're quite welcome to bring Beth along if she happens to be with you.
She isn't.
Oh, no?
Mm-mm. I don't know where she is, and to be honest with you, I don't give a damn.
Oh, Brandon.
Look, I got a lot of things. I gotta close up the garage before I come over, so I'll see you in a half an hour, okay? Bye.
Baroness, Dr. Reardon and Annabelle Reardon are at the door. He says he needs to speak with you right away.
Oh. Well, show them in.
Right this way. Baroness, we're sorry to intrude like this.
Is anything wrong?
No, but there are some aspects of my research I'd like to discuss with you.
Oh, well, all right. I don't think I'll be able to contribute much. My knowledge of the paranormal is very limited.
Well, that's quite all right. My question is, what do you know about the cottage at 743 7th Street?
And now, Guiding Light.
This portion.
I held my tongue when people questioned the propriety of your research into the psychic matters. More than that, I supported you. But now, for you to get sidetracked by the ramblings of an old woman, one who is practically
Miss
senile...
Emma was as smart as a whip when she wanted to be.
And she knew everything that there was to know about
And she gave
Springfield.
precise descriptions that corroborated Annabelle's psychic experiences. Now, I admit, there were times that she could be a bit oblique.
Oh, that's putting it mildly. There are 1,000 possible solutions for what she told you.
And we've eliminated all but one.
That one being this house, the Spaulding mansion.
Exactly.
Then the riddle is meaningless. And I must tell you, Doctor, the Foundation will take a dim view of its money being spent to play word games. You really
Baroness, is this a threat? Because I thought you promised never to interfere with my work.
I never thought that you
Look,
would
if
go
you
to
want
such
to end
lengths.
my association with the Foundation, that's fine. You go right ahead, but that's not going to stop me. Now, Miss Emma led us to this place, and I'm going to find out the reason why. Annabelle, come on.
No, wait, please. I spoke too hastily. Surely you can understand my position. The last thing I want is for the Spaulding name to be linked to a murder
I
investigation.
am not saying that the Spauldings are criminally involved, okay? All I am saying is that there is something in the family past that connects to this cottage.
But how? The Spauldings have always lived on the hill, and... Well, forgive me for being blunt, my dear, but your house is not in a very fashionable part of town.
Piper Realty handles only properties on the hill. Yet Susan Piper killed because of that cottage. Now, there is something important about that.
Right down to the furnishings we found, the West Indian art and the antiques that I told you about.
Basements and attics frequently hold surprises. I think you're grasping at straws.
So we're grasping at straws, you tell me. What would you do?
What do you want from me?
Anything. Anything at all that would shed some light on your family history. Photos, diaries, letters.
Well, there are several albums that have photographs.
That would be perfect.
But I've been through all of those. There is nothing in there that has anything to do with the cottage on 7th Street, I assure you.
Let me look at the albums.
I have already told you I do not wish my family to be dragged into a scandal.
Baroness, I understand how you feel. I really do. But we're talking about 4 murders here. And if Miss Emma was right, then the Spaulding family could be in danger.
How?
Susan Piper will stop at nothing. Anyone associated with this secret that she's trying to protect is in danger, and that means you. And maybe even Lou Jack.
I hadn't thought of that.
Let me look at the albums. If we don't find anything, that'll be the end to it. We won't bother you anymore.
All right, I'll get them. On one condition. This entire matter must remain perfectly confidential.
Agreed.
So, you and Lou Jack are having some problems, huh? Well, that happens to the best of us, you know.
I guess so.
I wish I could offer some information, but I haven't seen Lou Jack in a long time.
Join the club.
Oh, now wait a minute. Isn't that what's keeping him busy lately? The club?
Yep. He's been living and breathing that place for weeks.
Well, that's just natural when one of those things is getting off the ground. I know that from company, but that's not going to last.
Maybe not. I just hope we're still together when it's over.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hey, what's going on?
He's so jealous. It's gotten out of control now.
Jealous of what?
Philip Spaulding. Lou Jack says that he doesn't trust Philip. But what it really boils down to is that he doesn't trust me. And if he doesn't trust me...
I know jealousy is a tough one.
Well, he'd be able to handle it a lot better if we could just sit down and talk. But he never has the time because he's always at the club. It's like this vicious circle. The club, Philip, the club. I don't know if I can keep fighting it.
I'm not laughing at you. It's just that this all sounds very familiar.
How do you mean?
I feel exactly the same way about Annabelle right now.
You mean her teaching and her dissertation is taking up that much time?
I know. I wish it was her teaching and her dissertation. I'd be glad to wrestle Herman Melville for her free evenings. No, it's this psychic garbage that's got to do with this house that's taking up all her time. Not that I'm 100% sure that it's all garbage. It just irritates me that she refuses to recognize the danger that exists here.
She won't? Not even after that bomb?
Even after the bomb. I mean, the police think it's dangerous enough to put a 24-hour guard outside, but she wants to move back here, go strolling off with Jim alone in the middle of the night. You know, for the two of them being so smart, they act real dumb. I wish they'd show a little more common sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Most of the time, Lou Jack's got loaded with common sense. Street smarts, he calls it. Right now, his common sense is out to lunch. He's just weird.
Weird. Oh, weird.
You know, for example, the other night, he wanted to fix dinner for my mom and me. Wait. Well, he was so exhausted from work that he fell asleep in the kitchen with pasta in hand and pots boiling all around him. Oh, it was so sweet of him to want to cook dinner for us.
He's a good kid.
Yeah. Annabelle's terrific, too.
Yeah, she is. I guess that's the bottom line, isn't it?
Yeah. You and I, both love very special people. And they love us back.
I guess that makes us pretty damn lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, you agree with that, do you? How nice. Well, I guess that even if we're having a bad time now, the thing we have to do is just stick with it and keep working. Yeah?
Yep. And hope that the good times will come back again.
I think it's time we hung it up for the day.
Go ahead.
Working? That's what you do.
You got a better word for it?
Yeah. Busting. As in busting your own chops? As in busting up the garage?
So what if I am? It's my business, right? I don't hear no complaints.
Well, not from the garage, maybe, but if you think everyone around you is digging this trick you want to
Well, if they don't like it, they could just back off. I'm fine.
Fine. Man, you bum. Look at you. You freaked.
You're out of line.
Oh, man, why don't you stop this routine you're on? Just go and find Beth and work it out with us that you
No
can
way.
get over there. Why?
Because I don't want to. Neither does Beth. She'd rather rap with Philip the poet. Hey, that's cool, man. I won't stand in the way, that's all.
Would you get serious, man? You need Beth and you know it. Now, what was that supposed to prove?
Nothing! It's supposed to make me feel better, okay?
Did it?
No. Still feel like hell. I don't want to lose Beth.
Now, what makes you think that's gonna happen?
Philip's got some stranglehold on her, man. It's been going on so long, she doesn't even know it exists.
You're imagining things.
Oh, yeah? Am I imagining that they were going out before I came along? And what about them getting married before? They were supposed to get married. Am I imagining that?
They didn't get married.
Yeah, but Philip, he's so slick, man. He knows exactly the right strings to pull.
Beth is no puppet, man. You ought to know that.
Yeah, I know. I just wish she didn't go looking for the best in people all the time. Just makes her an easy mark.
Yeah, I know. I had an aunt like that. She believed in her man, no matter what kind of numbers he pulled. For years, man. And all she ever got out of it was hello, goodbye, and the short end of the stick. But there's a difference here, man. A big difference. You got it all over, Spaulding, where it counts.
I do, huh?
Yeah. Beth loves you, man. Just you. And if you blow this, if you lose her, you ain't got no one to blame but yourself.
down. If the Baroness is so convinced that she has never seen or heard of the cottage, what do you expect to find in these albums?
Anything that has to do with the cottage, I don't care. Could be something that she overlooked, something that she didn't think about. A photo with the picture of the cottage in the background, a letter with the address of the cottage, I don't know.
You know, that's possible.
Yeah, look, if we don't find anything concrete, there may be an indirect connection, and we could use your abilities then.
On a psychic level?
Exactly.
But Jim, my psychic abilities only work inside the cottage. I mean, remember the experiments we did in your lab?
True, but the materials used there were neutral. If we find something specifically associated with the cottage, that could trigger a reaction in you.
Well, I brought everything so you could choose which one
Great.
looks the most promising. You obviously can't go through all of them.
Well, we'll only look as much as we have to, okay?
It's late. I'm expecting my son.
Well, then, we better get a move on it.
I don't understand. Exactly what are you looking for?
We'll know that when we find it.
So you're just running away, huh?
Nope. Just leaving, that's all.
Just like that.
Sure. There's nothing to keep me here now, is there?
There are a million reasons.
Sure. Sure.
Hillary.
Hillary is dead.
And nothing more to say, nothing more to do, right, Fletcher? Hmm?
Just drop it, okay?
No, I'm not going to drop it. You don't want to drop it either. I know you don't. You've got to be thinking how it happened.
Listen, get that clock for me, will you?
I don't buy this indifference of yours, Fletcher.
Nobody's asking you to, Ramsey.
You're a reporter, dyed in the wool. Even if you didn't care for Hillary, even if you didn't know Hillary, you'd still want to know how, why, when, where, and like any front-page murder now, wouldn't you, Fletcher?
I said drop it, okay?
That's your book on the dreaming death. Almost finished with it, aren't you? You can't abandon this now. Come on, you can't.
No? All ties to Springfield are hereby cut.
You put so much of yourself into your writing, don't you, Fletcher? All of the love, outrage, pain. But it's just on paper, isn't it? In reality, you like to run, you like to hide, you like to lie to yourself. Can't keep it up forever, Fletcher.
Watch me. When that midnight flight takes off, headed for L.A., old Fletcher's gonna be right on board. Yeah, and then it's gonna be points west. It's gonna be Hawaii, Tahiti, the Orient. Some itinerary, huh? Eat your heart out. Oh, listen, maybe you can keep a lid on that envy of yours just long enough to wave bye-bye to old Fletcher at the airport, huh? You want to do that? No, listen. Second thought, you better not. Because that's one of the great things about being alone. You can pack light, and you never have to say goodbye.
You're not alone. Didn't that kiss mean anything to you?
You're not going to look through another album.
We have to until we find something.
But it would take too long.
Just a little
far
more
too
time, please.
long. I'm sorry. I really don't have any more time to spare right now. In fact, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry.
Wait, look. I realize this isn't convenient for you, but obviously I didn't make it clear to you. This is a very critical situation.
And I thought I made it clear, Doctor. It's time for you to leave.
Pardon me, Baroness, but would it be possible to let Dr. Reardon have the albums for the night?
It's out of the question.
Why?
Those are intimate and personal records of my family. They've never left the house.
I'll handle them with kid gloves.
Those photographs and letters are irreplaceable.
I promise I won't let them out of my sight.
Baroness, I think Dr. Reardon and Annabelle are very responsible people. I'd trust them.
All right, you may take one album, but you must promise to bring it back first thing in the morning.
Agreed. got a feeling? Which one?
This one.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, remember, I'm relying on your discretion.
Discretion's my middle name. Come on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Baroness, is there something I can do for you?
Oh, Jane, my dear, I can always count on you, can't I?
Even when I speak too freely sometimes.
Don't worry, I wouldn't have you any other way.
I'm glad, because I don't think I could be any other way. Baroness, you're not worried about your conversation with Blue Jack, are you?
Yes. Oh, no, I mean, no. I think I can reason with him.
You have something else on your mind, then?
Warren Andrews, he gave me quite a surprise at lunch.
Oh, there isn't any problem at the foundation, is there?
No, it has nothing to do with business. Far from it. Warren asked me to marry him.
Marry him?
Yes, are you shocked?
No, it's just... Do you plan to accept his proposal?
Well, I don't know. I'm really very fond of Warren in many ways. He understands my needs. He's caring. He's considerate. He's charming for the most part. But somehow, deep down, I don't think I could ever really trust him.
In this day and age, Alex, who can you trust?
India, dear, you seem so cynical for your age.
Sorry. I guess I'm a victim of my upbringing.
Was it that unpleasant?
Not when I was with you, Alex, of course not. However, the boarding schools I attended, well, there's another story. They were all filled with the offspring of the crumbling courts of Europe. Quite a crew, I tell you. Inbred, title hungry, obsessed with appearances at all costs. It doesn't leave one with a very optimistic view of human nature, if you know what I mean.
I see your point. I think you're better off away from that for a while.
I certainly am. America's a very fresh, exciting country. And I'm very glad you're letting me stay here with you.
The pleasure is all mine, my dear.
If you two will excuse me, I'll be in the library if you should need me, Baroness.
Fine, Jane.
So, what are you going to do about Warren Andrews?
I'd rather not talk about that right now.
Okay. Let's talk about my love life.
Fine. Let's. Do tell.
I have a date.
With whom, Philip?
Uh-huh. I called him, took your advice.
Wonderful. I think the two of you will make a splendid couple. When are you going out?
Tonight, he's picking me up at 8 and we're having dinner at the country club.
Philip is coming here tonight?
Mm-hmm. I don't believe in wasting time.
But Brandon's going to be here any minute. I have a surprise for him that mustn't be spoiled. Every time Philip...
Don't worry. Philip's not going to be here for hours. The dueling cousins will not cross paths.
Okay, Ma. Here I am. So what is it that couldn't wait till morning?
Ow! Time to go, Joe. Reservations start pouring in. You'll have to wait a bit for your table, however. Hello? What? No, sorry, this ain't the laundromat. It's closed. We ran out of suds.
Leo, this job is what I call easy money. Oh, you decided to come home.
Tony, what are you...
Gonna tell me where the hell you've been? Were you?
We went to see the Baroness.
Oh, I see. We're up hobnobbing with the rich folks on the hill while Tony's at home not knowing whether the hell you're alive or dead or not.
Well, Tony, I didn't think that you...
Yeah, you didn't think I'd find out.
No, I didn't think you'd be home. Why aren't you at company?
Because I closed company early, thinking that I could come home, we could sit down and talk and settle a couple of things.
Tony.
Yeah, but I see that just doesn't make any damn bit of difference here, because nobody gives a damn about Tony, right? I come home, I find no note, I find nobody, I find no nothing here. And with what's been going on here lately, you can imagine what I thought. If the cop out there hadn't come over here and told me he'd seen the two of you going up the hill, I don't know what the hell I would have done.
Tony, I'm sorry. It was very thoughtless of you.
You're damn right it was.
We should have left you a note, okay? Called you at company, something. We got caught up in sitting there tracking down Miss Emma's riddle, okay? We made a mistake. I apologize. It won't happen again.
All right, there's no harm done, you know, but I... A riddle, huh? Yeah. Well, I knew the old lady was full of riddles, but, I thought it was just a game.
No, well, this one was special, and Miss Emma died before she could tell us the answer.
What was special about this?
Well, Miss Emma said this riddle was tied to the secret of the cottage, the secret that Piper's been protecting.
Well, what was it? What is it?
What's thicker than water and runs uphill straight to the heart of a rich man's will?
The, Spauldings are the rich folk, you think, right?
Right.
That could be anybody, though. I mean, what makes you think it's them?
Because Miss Emma told Hillary the answer to the riddle was here at the cottage. That's why Hillary figured out that uphill referred to the hill, and the only view of the hill was upstairs out your bedroom window.
Is that what you guys were doing up there when the bomb went off?
Yeah. Look, what do you see when you look out that window out into the hill?
Spaulding Mansion.
Right.
All right, well, was the Baroness of any help to you? I mean, you know.
No, not really. She gave us this Spaulding family album, though, and we couldn't stay there anymore, so we brought it back here to look at it overnight.
Yeah. But I think there's a good chance we'll find some clues. I mean, we'll have to do this and look through it slowly and methodically, but I think we'll find something, especially since we're back here at the cottage. Your sensitivities are strongest here.
Unless I'm mistaken, that means you still intend to stay here.
I'd like to. Yeah, if you don't mind. Look, Tony, I'm not going to try and sell you on this, okay? But if I am here, I'll tell you one thing that would ease your mind.
This I've got to hear.
Yeah, Annabelle. She'll have double protection. And while you're at work, I'll be here.
I'll tell you what would really ease my mind. If
What?
the two of you would promise me you don't go running around alone after dark anymore.
Never again.
Good.
You got it.
Okay.
So what do you say?
What can I say? You know, we shared a room together for about 20 years. I imagine we could squeeze both our tempers into the same cottage.
Yeah, well, look at the bright side of this. This isn't for years this time. We're only talking about a couple of weeks.
Well, all right. Now that the three of us are together, what mystery could possibly baffle us for long?
I've got one. Where's Jim gonna sleep?
Hey, I already got all my stuff right here.
He's such a serious lad.
Well, speaking of seriosity, we're going to have a serious run on hot water, so I am first dibs in the shower. See you later, guys.
Seriosity?
Hey, English professors.
Want a beer?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Tell me something, will you?
Sure, what do you want to know?
Think you and Annabelle can figure out what's going on around here?
Yeah, sure, the kiss meant something to me. I took it for what it was, an act of charity.
What
Fletcher.
I was feeling sorry for myself, and naturally, you being a sucker for small kids and wounded animals, you took pity on me.
Will you
No, that's
stop
all
it?
right. That's all right. I am fine now, Ramsey. I'm okay, and I promise not to hit you up for any more sympathy, all
I
right?
am so sick of your stupid, ridiculous defense mechanism.
Hey,
What is it with you?
no problem. Just relax, okay? Because after tonight, you're not going to have to put up with it any longer,
You
okay?
are a fool. You are a fool. You know that? If you can't tell the difference between caring and pity.
Wrong, Ramsey. I can't afford to care, and neither can you.
Oh, you speak for yourself, because I am not afraid of emotional involvement.
Well, you'd be making a hell of a mistake looking for that here, because I am a Jonah, a jinx. Everybody I love either ends up dead or lost or torn away from me.
You are making nonsense.
No,
Nonsense.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
I am making sense. I am making the most sense I ever have in my life. Now, look at the facts, Ramsey. I tried to love Hillary, and Hillary is
You
dead.
never loved Hillary. If you had, you wouldn't have given up on her.
That is really good, Ramsey. You just push that a little bit further, that thought, okay? You take it right to the end. You tell me that if I haven't given up on Hillary, she might not be dead. Now, you just proved your own point.
You are trying to sidetrack me. I know you, Fletcher Reed. You're trying to just get away from it, not get involved with it, just put it aside, but that's not going to happen here. It's not going to happen here.
Listen, that is why I am such a good reporter, see? I am objective.
You are afraid of committing. That's what you are. Afraid of commitment. You're afraid of being hurt. You're afraid of taking the risk. That's it.
What I do is, Ramsey, I take these really wonderful notes, see, and then I call them in long distance. Now, that is a good job if you can get it.
Yeah, when the going gets tough, you just turn tail and run, right?
Oh, that is beautiful, Ramsey. That's just wonderful. You know, you really have my number. I couldn't have put that better myself.
Will you stop it? Would you listen to me just for 1 second? Look, I know exactly the kind of fear you're talking about, because I was like that myself. I used every trick in that book to try to be aloof and removed and untouched, but it doesn't work. It's no good, Fletcher. You stay numb inside long enough and you might as well be dead. That much I know. That much I learned. I might be a little afraid now, I might be a little confused, but I don't go away. I don't walk away. And when I love someone, I hang on and I fight for him.
Are you telling me that you love me?
No. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm trying to make a point. That kiss was not out of pity. Can't leave. Not like this. Can't.
I understand that you're upset, Brandon, but really, you're pacing like a caged animal.
Yeah? Well, I wouldn't mind being one of those right now. They got a lot better than I do.
Oh!
Yeah. They don't get dumped on by their friends.
Oh, and you have been.
That's right. In spades. You know, here I am, trying to make major changes in my life. Expecting Beth to help me along with it. What'd she do? She walks out on me.
That is simply not true.
Oh, no? Then where is she?
Beth loves you. She would never deliberately hurt you. Now, you will never solve any of your problems until you at least admit that.
Okay. Okay, then it's Philip's fault,
Oh,
not Beth's.
Brandon.
It is. First he tricks her into this study group thing, then he gets her drunk over his
Sit
apartment.
down and stop talking like a fool.
What should I do?
Stop being jealous.
Oh, yeah. That's easy to say.
And difficult to do, but you'd better do it. Jealousy is pointless. It can ruin your life if you let it.
I know. I've been acting like a jerk. It's just so hard to stop it sometimes, to overlook everything. And I care so much about Beth. I don't want to see her hurt. That's
Care
it.
more. Care enough to stop yourself. Beth is the best thing that's ever happened to you.
Yeah, I know. Man, I'm so mixed up. I just know that I need Beth. I don't want to lose her.
That won't happen. I won't let it happen.
What are you doing here?
A chance meeting.
That you arranged?
Of course.
Why?
Does your ma have to spell out everything for you? That'll be all, Jane. I think these two can work things out for themselves.
Sorry that I... Look, it was all my fault.
No, I was just as much to blame.
No, baby, I know how important school is to you. I had no right to tell you to quit the study group.
No,
I
I was wrong. I should have told you about the study group before I ever got involved in it.
Maybe but I shouldn't have blown off on the handle like that. I shouldn't have been so suspicious of you.
No, of course you were mad. You were hurt. I shouldn't have taken so long to tell you.
Honey, I didn't give you a chance. I was so busy with the club. It's just that I wanted everything to be perfect, you know? So you'd be proud of me.
Oh, Lou Jack, I am proud. I am. I couldn't be more. I love you.
I love you. You know, all that other stuff, it's important,
But it comes after.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, sweetheart, it's all empty without you.
Without you.
Oh.
From now on, we have to be open with everything.
That's right. Talk it out right when it happens, right?
Especially when it involves Philip.
Beth, I gotta say that I still don't like that guy. I don't trust him.
Forget Philip. Concentrate on me.
Now that's easy.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. I'm concentrating. And I'm getting some real heavy-duty signals.
You're a miracle worker. A perfect reconciliation. I take no credit. Those two belong together, and I couldn't be happier now that they know it.
Neither could I.
Oh, I feel so high.
And I'm right up there with you, baby.
You know, I feel so lucky sometimes. It's scary.
Philip Spaulding's at the door, Baroness. Shall I let him in?
And about you kids on the hot water aren't gonna last all night. Are you getting in?
Yes, I am. Don't you dare sneak in first.
Yeah,
Fletcher Reed, this is Sandy Orwell. Do you remember me?
Sandy Orwell, yeah.
Are you still interested in getting the lowdown on the Piper Agency?
You're damn right.
Well, in that case, we better arrange a meeting. I know why Hillary Bauer was killed.
You what?
This has to do with the Reardon cottage. That property is much more valuable than anybody suspects, and Susan Piper will stop at nothing to get it.
This has been Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Lily Rubin Salons, South Southwest, and Barney's. Jewelry by Miriam Haskell.